Shalom, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakadash. Shalom to the elect and the remnant of the children of Israel. My name is Brother Daniel Olive from the province in Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida. Double honors to the teachers and the head apostles of the great millstone of Ruel. Peace and salutations to the Akim who are pushing out this work with true sincerity. Also, barakatah to the Aquath who are listening as well. So let's get straight to it and play this video.
Night 911 dispatcher Crystal Perez has been placed on unpaid administrative leave, along with Bexar County Sheriff Sergeant Ronaldo Salinas and Deputy Juan Leal. All three have received notices of proposed termination.
Their conduct, apparently, during the course of the investigation was found to be egregious enough to where we would issue those proposed terminations.
Many of the texts are too explicit for us to share. Sergeant Salinas to Dispatcher Perez: I feel so hot and sexy when I'm Perez. I can feel it, all of it, and I love it. Salinas: we need another hotel day. Deputy Leal to Dispatcher Perez: I can't wait for us to be naked and us caressing each other and then kissing each other all over. Perez: expletive, yes.
She just loved my life, and it was very distraught, heartbreaking. I was in disbelief.
The dispatcher's husband, Giancarlo Perez, discovered texts between his wife and 6 sheriff's deputies, plus a City of Converse police officer. In December, he gave them to Internal Affairs, and an investigation was opened.
They use emojis to reference body parts, and they would talk about, kissing, making out, and all these, like I said, just sexual connections.
Perez took screenshots of the text from his wife's phone, and many of the timestamps are missing, so it's not clear if the texters were on duty. But in one thread on a Friday night at 10:20 p.m., Sergeant Salinas tells Dispatcher Perez, I get off at midnight, came in early.
Very hard for me to read.
I can imagine.
Jessica Jarvis is now divorcing a 4th sheriff's employee who is being disciplined. Investigator Jason Jarvis received a proposed suspension of 30 days.
These are people that are supposed to be protecting us, supposed to be serving, and making sure the community is safe.
While details of the investigation remain secret, it does not appear anyone broke the law, but those disciplined allegedly violated sheriff's office policies.
Certainly the case is being taken seriously, and quite frankly, I believe it's quite possible that some people are going to lose their career as a result of this.
It is still possible more deputies could be disciplined.
Khan. So what you saw, man, was adultery. So much adultery going on, especially here in America, man. And yo, that is heartbreaking, that husband of the dispatcher, because he's also a dispatcher, man, and he thought that was the love of his life. And she's going out being a whore by sleeping with deputies, man. That is so sad, bro. This westernized society, the custom here it needs to be on fire, bro. That's the only way to get rid of the customs of this place here in Babylon the Great, America. And then all these other countries are catching or drinking the cup of the whore, which is Babylon, man. Riding upon the beast, and then the woman, the deputy of the, yeah, man. So it's just adultery upon adultery. So I got a precept for that. All right. So this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 10. And this would have happened if we were in the ancient days. A lot of people would have died if we were in the ancient days, man. Of course, our people have all this foolery going around and sleeping like with each other, You know, like another man sleeping with another, with a man sleeping with another man's wife. You know, let's see. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. All right. You see in these other countries too, where the wife get caught, you know, like the wife get caught with another man, they bring out the machete, and then you know, and they delete the woman. Sometimes the man too, by cutting off, you know, like their head or something, man. So, you know, I'm tired, man. Like, I'm super tired of this society, man. Like, you know, I do ride sharing, and people ask me if I'm married and have kids, and they ask me how old I am, and I was like, no, I got no wife, I got no kids, because there's too many whores out here, man. There's way too many whores. You can't keep a woman out here, man, unless the Lord sends, unless Yahweh Shema Shai sends the woman that you need. Not the woman that you pick, it's the woman that you need. You know, that's the only way that she won't like trespass against you or betray you. You feel me? That's the only woman you need is from the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, but it's too goddamn sad, man. Now the man gotta, like, you know, he gotta figure it out now, cause his woman's defiled, sleeping with two deputies. It's freaking sick, man. You know, like this kind of stuff, you know, like really pisses me off. I hate it, man. I hate it so freaking much. All right, so got another precept: your wife shall be a harlot in the streets or in the city. This is the book of Amos, chapter 7, verse 17. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, thy wife shall be an harlot in the street, in the city. I'll read that again. Amos chapter 7, verse 17. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land. Forth of his land. All right, so the scriptures, if everyone knew the scriptures like we did, you know, they will be more wise to choose what type of woman that they allow within their life. Vice versa, man. You know, some women be picking the wrong type of dude, and that dude, you know, is wrecking their life because they don't know, because they don't have good taste. They only go by feelings. And the men, like, they don't know the woman's history of what type of woman she was before he put a ring on her, man. It's super important that a man should know your history of, you know, of how many men you've been with. It's super important, because if she was being a harlot in high school, she's gonna be a harlot for the rest of her life. And that's true. You know? So this, man, you know, this been going on, and it's getting worse. And the Lord's gonna put an end to it as well. And I can't wait for the Lord to put an end to it. But until then, Stay away from these harlots, brothers. Stay away from these harlots, man. Focus on yourself. Yeah, focus on yourself. You know, focus on the Lord. Focus on yourself and do the will. Focus on your salvation with fear and trembling. Okay? You know, this stuff goes on every single day here in America. It gets worse and worse and worse and worse, and people start killing each other and start killing the like the wife and the man that she was with behind your back, you know, like behind that man's back, and it's just getting bad. It's just getting bad out here, man. It's gonna get worse. You know, wait until martial law, like martial law hits, when they shut down America, and these UN troops are about to come in. If you don't got food, and she's hungry, she's gonna go to those troops. If you can't provide for the kids and your wife, she's gonna leave you and take that charagma. So be prepared. If you have a wife and she's iffy about the truth, a little wavy, and then things go bad, she's gonna end up leaving you. But eventually, if you've been doing the will, if you've been doing what you're supposed to be doing, the Lord's gonna bless you with a better woman. That's the way it goes. You know? So I hope this class was edifying to the elect. Call Harlot, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Kakadash. Till next time, I say Shalom.